April 2017, Ikoyi, Lagos. Operatives of the EFCC raid a private luxury apartment on Osborne Road. What they find inside shocks the nation. $43 million US, 23 million naira, 27,000 pounds. Cash stashed in fireproof cabinets hidden behind a wardrobe. The money wasn't owned by a drug lord or fraudster. It was claimed by the National Intelligence Agency, Nigeria's equivalent of the CIA. The man in charge, Ayodele Oke. At the time, the government was clear. Public money does not belong in private bedrooms. Oke was suspended. He was fired. Charges were filed. But that was then. Today, charges are gone. The money is a memory. And the man at the center of it all is a free man. How did the $43 million smoking gun turn into a national security secret? We are watching the Fyn Print, where we read between the lines of local and global politics to show exactly how they affect you. Today, we look at the cost of silence. Fast forward 2024, under the current administration, the prosecution of Ayodele Oke was withdrawn. The official reason: national security. The state argued that continuing the trial would expose sensitive intelligence operations. And to be fair, in any country, intelligence agencies need secrecy. They handle covert funds and classified missions. But here is the reality check. Secrecy is not the same as lack of process. In the US or UK, covert funds have authorized paper trails and secure government-controlled vaults. They are not kept in wives' names or private residential apartments. When national security is used to stop a corruption trial regarding the storage of cash, it raises a dangerous precedent. It signals that if you are powerful enough, and if you know where the bodies are buried, the law can be suspended. The case didn't end in acquittal. It didn't end in conviction. It ended in silence. The silence birthed a storm of controversy. Reports began circulating that Oke wasn't just free, but was being appointed as Nigeria's ambassador to France. Now, let's be factual here. Official records currently list diplomats for that role, not Oke. But the fact that this rumor was so widely believed reveals a massive deficit of trust. Why France? Because France is not just a tourist destination. It's a strategic hub for Nigerian elite's interests. It's a home to figures like Gilbert Chagoury, the powerful confidant of the president and a major player in Nigerian government contracts. France has a history from Gabon to Cameroon of maintaining stable relationships with African elites rather than asking hard questions about governance. Recently, Nigeria and France deepened ties with a new tax cooperation MOU. When you combine the withdrawal of charges against an intelligence chief with deepening personal and financial ties to Paris, the picture becomes clearer. It looks less like standard diplomacy and more like risk management. So why does this matter to you? Because credibility is currency. When a state cannot punish mismanagement of $43 million, it loses the moral authority to fight petty crime, collect taxes, or even ask you to sacrifice. Diplomacy runs on trust. If the world sees that Nigeria rehabilitates officials linked to massive financial scandals, our international partners stop viewing us as a serious nation. They view us as a crime scene to be managed. The winners are the few who enjoy immunity. The losers are the Nigerian institutions that get weaker every time a red line is crossed. We cannot just analyze the problem. We must ask, what is the way forward? 1. We need a legislative overhaul of the Intelligence Act. Secret funds must be audited by a cleared independent panel of the Senate. No more cash in apartments. 2. The power to withdraw cases must be checked. It cannot be a blanket tool to bury political sensitive cases. 3. We need to demand transparency on diplomatic appointments. Our ambassadors represent us, the people, not just the president. 4. We need to vote wisely. The story of the Ikoyi billions shouldn't end in silence. It should end with a new standard for governance. But that only happens if we refuse to forget. If you want to understand the forces shaping our world, you need to read the Fyn Print. Subscribe to the Fyn Print for more investigative breakdowns on the economy and politics. I will see you in the next one.